So I was able to turn $5.44 into almost $100 in one day just using Facebook ads.
And I think I got one.
So before we start, I want to say that no, this is not a lot of money. It's just $96. It's not anything. But the fact that I was able to turn $5 and one campaign with one ad set into $96 is something valuable. It means that I could use that information, potentially scale that, and by the time you guys are watching this video, I probably already have scaled that ad set to be making me more than a couple $100s a day. Regardless, how did I do that? How did I find that ad set? How did I find the right audience to turn $5 into $96 in one day on my first try? Now I'm going to talk about a couple stuff first, and then at the end of the video I'm actually going to go through an example of me creating an ad set and an ad campaign similar to the one that I used in this video. So make sure you guys try to watch the entire video, and if you do enjoy it or find something valuable or learn anything in general, make sure you drop a like because that really helps me. Not that you guys care about me or anything, but you know what, just drop a like. So the number one reason I was able to do this is because I had my Facebook pixel installed, and if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically just a pixel tracks everything on your website, all the people that visit your website, all the people that buy. It's very important. And I was working on Instagram before, and I had my Facebook pixel installed, and whenever I would run promotions and people would buy from Instagram, I would learn who my customers are. I would learn what general age they are. I would learn if they're male or female, what country they're from, what their interests are, stuff like that. And it was all possible because of Facebook Pixel. And the reason I was able to turn this $5 ad set campaign into almost $100 on my first try, I didn't do any experimentation or anything, was because I had my Pixel installed and I knew exactly who was buying my products. I knew exactly how old they were, what country they were coming from, and it made it very easy for me to target those people directly on Facebook, and I didn't have to waste any time or money doing something else or testing different countries or languages or different ages. I already knew who bought my product and I targeted them, and bam, I made money. It's that simple. Make sure you guys have your Facebook Pixel installed. If you don't know what that is, then go look up a video because I don't have one yet, but one will be coming out soon. It's very important. Anyway, on to step 2. What I did was I did a post-engagement promotion / campaign, and I did that because, like I said, it was my first time on this store. This was for a different store, but it was my first time advertising on Facebook for this store, and I wanted my ad to actually have likes and comments before I mass scaled it. I wanted people to see that it was kind of popular, it was kind of trendy before I went and I optimized for conversions. That's why I did a post engagement. But even on the post engagement campaign, I targeted the people that usually bought my products because I knew that they would be interested, and then I narrowed it down to engaged shoppers. Now, once again, I told you guys I'm going to be going through an example at the end of the video, so make sure you watch the entire thing. So I narrowed it down to engagement shoppers. I haven't seen a lot of people doing that. Usually when people are creating ad sets for optimizing for conversions, they will narrow it down to engaged shoppers. But even on this post engagement ad, I narrowed it down to engaging shoppers. I only spent $5, and then because of all that, I made $96. And like I said, and I'll say it again, by the time you guys are watching this video, I've probably already scaled that ad set, probably spending $30, $50, or even $100 a day, generating anywhere from hundreds of dollars to potentially even $1,000 a day. I've done this with different stores before, so I already know what I'm doing. But regardless, it's important to understand how to set this up, and it's very important and vital to understand why this works. So in just a second here, I'm going to jump onto my computer and we'll actually go through an entire process of setting up this campaign. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to go through the steps that I did. I'm going to show you exactly what I did to make the ad set that I did. Obviously, I'm not going to use the same niche, but it's going to be exactly the same so you guys could put 2 and 2 together. So the first thing I did was I went to engagement here, and then it was a post engagement. You could name it whatever you want, test. And then I clicked continue. And like I said before, I already knew who I had to target. This is going to be different for absolutely everybody. But say we were selling a cat bracelet, okay, or something to do with cats, and you worked on Instagram, you got about 150 orders, and then you moved on to Facebook, you already knew who you're targeting, plus you already knew how old they were. Let's just create an example here. Let's say that most people that bought it were anywhere from 21 to 50 years old, okay? Or let's say 30 to 50 years old. That's who actually bought your products. And most of them lived in the United States. And let's also say that they were 90% female and they were interested in this, and this. So what you would do is, obviously, we would just target United States. We would change this to 30 and then change this one to 50 or 65, because usually older women have cats as well. Only want women. It does not matter what language, we could just keep that blank. And then we want to target everyone that lives in this location, right? Because people that are visiting to the United States are probably not going to buy things. It's not very likely that they're going to see an advertisement online and then buy something. I don't know why. It's just people usually buy things online when they're home. So people who live in this location, 90% of people that bought were in the United States, so we're just going to target those. They were between 30 and 65 years old, women, language doesn't matter. And this is where we start targeting people. Okay, so I just typed in cats and I got a bunch of suggestions. So the happy cats, I guess that this is an interest. It's a page or something and it has 4 million people. So we'll go ahead and click that. And then we'll click suggestions. I love my cat, 6 million people. Okay, we'll add that in there, see what our target is. 21 million people. So we need to get that a little bit lower, okay? So let's continue to go. I love my cats. We love cats. Life with cats. We'll add that. Okay, I heart cats, all about cats, 191,000 people. Okay, so our audience is still too big. So one of these is way too big and it's probably, let's see, all about cats. It's probably the 6 million one, yeah. So we'll just take this one out because it's too big. We can't get specific enough. Okay, so 370,000 people. So far we have all about cats, life with cats, and the happy cats. Okay, let's add one more. Cat lady, okay? Since we're targeting women, we can add cat lady. This is gonna, it's gonna explode our thing. But now we're going to narrow the audience to engaged shoppers, okay? And what this does is it will target people that have purchased something in the past certain amount of days. So we'll click that. And basically what I just did was I targeted all of these cat stuff, right? All about cats, cat lady, life with cats, happy cats. And then I narrowed it down to engaged shoppers. So this ad would only be shown to people that have recently purchased something in the past 15 or 30 days, but those people that are also interested in those 4 pages that I tagged so far. And we're at 1.6 million people. So that's too much. We need to tone it down a little bit. Okay, so we have these 4. We narrowed it down to engaging shoppers, and then I just narrowed it down again to cat owners. So now we're just targeting people that have cats, people that have recently purchased something in the past 30-something days or whatever, and then people that have expressed interest in any of these 4 categories, all about cats, cat lady, life with cats, and the happy cats. And so because I know what my people like, because I know what they want, and like once I said, I'll say it again, guys, this is exactly what I did in my niche, except I knew the interest, right? And so what we were able to do is get a potential reach of 420,000 people, which is good. Under 500,000 people is good because it's small enough that you could target those people and still scale up. So this is a very, very, very specific audience, and I would actually take a picture of this and then save it if this was working. And obviously you don't want to ever have this box checked because it's just going to waste your money. It's going to expand interest and show your ad to people that may not like it. So if you do this first part right and you uncheck this, you can always almost be successful. So I would go ahead and click save this audience if it worked, obviously, and then we'd go to placements. I would click edit placements. I don't want it shown everywhere. And the only places I want it showed is Facebook and Instagram. And I don't even want it everywhere on Facebook. I don't want it on in-stream videos or suggested videos. Just Facebook feeds and articles and then Instagram feed. That's it. That's exactly what I did, and that's exactly what I'm going to scale. That's it. So we'll go down. All mobile devices is fine. And then budget, right? So you can start with $5 a day. I've said this like 3 times now, but by the time you guys are watching this video, I've probably already scaled that ad that has made me $90 from $5. I'm spending $30, $50, or $100 a day, depending on if the ad set work. If it didn't work, then I'm probably working on a new one. But if that one continued to perform, then I'm going to continue to spend more and more money on it every single day. But start out with $5, and if it's a good audience, which you'll know immediately, then you should be good to go. So you click continue and then you just make your advertisement, and it's no different from doing it on Instagram. If you guys want, I'll go ahead and make a video about how to make a Facebook advertisement. And if you guys are completely new to this, I have a video on how to make an Instagram advertisement, which that's where you should be starting out anyway. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, like I said, make sure you drop a like. Make sure you also click the subscribe button because I'm only dropping value. The videos are getting higher and higher quality, and I'm going to be continuing to post, so there's no reason not to. Go ahead and click that subscribe button right now, and I will see you guys in the next video.
And I think I got one. Yeah, and I think I